The purpose of this tutorial is to show you how you can set up a blog on your teacher homepage. And a blog is a really great communication tool that you could use with students or parents. So if this is something that you would like to do, sign into Schoolwires and log into your site manager. Once you are in Site Manager, if you'd like to have the blog on its own unique page, go to this New Page button, and from the list of available page types, select Blog Page Default. And I'm going to name my blog Our Class Blog. You can name this page whatever you want, and press Save. To begin adding the security settings and creating new blog posts, click on the blog that you created. And the first thing I want to do is modify the security settings before I even create my first blog post. So to do so, go to the Options button with the gear on the right side. The first thing I want to do is change this app name so it's not called Blog App, and call this Our Class Blog. Then I want to check the box that says Show App Name on my page because I'd like this title to be displayed. The next tab over that says Sharing, you can use these Assign User and Assign Group buttons if you would only like certain registered users of Schoolwires to be able to see and respond to this blog. But if you're okay with it being displayed publicly, you don't have to assign any users. The third tab, which is Social Settings, is very important to go into when you're setting up your blog. The first thing you'll want to do is make sure that this box that says Commenting is checked, otherwise no one will be able to respond to your blog posts. And it's recommended that you require approval, that way you can look at all of those blog posts before they are displayed publicly and decide if you're okay with them. If you are fine with parents subscribing to your blog so that they can get an email notification when you've updated it, you can also check this RSS feeds button. Another tab will show up at the top that says Commenting Rights. And if you wanted it to be limited to certain users that could comment on your blog, you could assign those users. Otherwise, if you're fine with everybody accessing and commenting on that blog, you don't have to assign specific users or groups. And now that I've added all the security settings I'm interested in, I will go to Save. And now I'm ready to create my first blog post. Some teachers like to have a single blog post and the conversation in that blog post is ongoing throughout the school year, while other teachers like to create new blog posts that are devoted to a specific theme or topic or question and change those throughout the year. So whatever you're comfortable with, there are multiple ways that you could maintain this blog. So to create your first blog post, we'll go to the New Posting button. And you'll need to give your blog post a title. So I'm going to call mine Welcome Back. So this would be like a beginning of the year first blog post. And you can choose to have the specific date that you'd like this blog post to be live and active. You can set it up for today's date, or you can set it up for a future date when you'd like that blog post to go live. So I'm going to put in today's date. And you even have the option of setting the specific time that the blog post goes live, but this is optional. The next tab over at the top says Posting, and here's where you'll actually type the message for the specific post and set up your question or topic of conversation. And from here you can change the font size, the font color, and modify this to look however you want. You could even attach a video file or a picture file or a document link that you would like people to respond to as well. So you have a lot of flexibility about the type of posting that you create. Once you've finished modifying this page and adding all of the content to your posting, You can create an alert, which will let people who have subscribed to your blog know that you've updated it, and you can press save. And now I'm going to go to this View Website button at the top, which will allow me to get a sneak peek at my blog and see how it looks. And now I notice that here's my post, and by clicking on this Comments button, it will allow visitors to type in their responses and submit them. And once this comment has been submitted, they will get a message that says it has been sent for approval. You as the teacher will have to go in and approve this message before it shows up live to the public in this space. Now I'm going to show you how you can approve of these messages. When you're within your dashboard, signing into Schoolwires, you'll notice under the blog that you created that there's now this little word bubble that says 1 comments. And you can click on that, and I can check the box next to this comment, and I can either choose to approve it, review it, or decline it. And if I'm okay with this blog post that this student or parent created, I could press approve, say yes that I'm okay with it, and it will be approved, and now it will show up publicly. You can say I'm done when you're finished approving or declining or reviewing those blog responses. So now if I was to go back and look at my blog again, I would see that 1 comment will be displayed. And if the user is not a registered user of Schoolwires that's signed in, this will say anonymous at the top. And that is how you create a blog page and maintain a blog page within your Schoolwires website.